Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go on the hill here today, Jim Palmer. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton.
Second baseman, David Hamilton.
Breaking ball inside. And we are underway.
First pitch, 106.
Headed towards the corner. One up, one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, David Ortiz.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
Swing, and it's popped straight up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, number 24.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Base knock, center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth.
Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. There's a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Now one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. That ends the frame. And the Red Sox leave 1. Orioles due up in the first. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Pedro Martinez. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the
Leading
same in
off
this
for
one.
the Orioles,
And into the box for
second
Baltimore,
baseman,
Ryan
number
Roberts. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And a foul ball. Martinez, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this
That's
pitch
second.
regardless of where it
Third
was before the
baseman,
pitch was even
Jackson
released. He's in an
Holiday.
0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a two-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Slings it across, and the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Get out of town. A towering shot to center. It's 1-0. Two pitches, two swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So now the DH spot, Gunnar Henderson. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Throws him with a backdoor slider. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Rafael Devers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Devers went deep in his most recent game. Palmer back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Palmer, a 6'3" righty, over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all
96,
over that
third
one.
baseman,
Wasn't able to
number
elevate that
55.
one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now the third baseman. And that one pulled foul. high fly ball out towards left center. Cowser sizing this one up. One away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cedar Rafaela. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch swinging.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Now the 0-1. Slider misses outside. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Foul ball there. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong, with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. Foul ball. Wong with a homer in his last game. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
That one drilled left field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat,
baseman,
man. And as he
David
connected out
Hamilton.
front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Fly to left his first time. Lifted in the air, right field. Robinson moving under it. And that is that. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Frank Robinson. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And now the shortstop, Jordan Westburg. The shortstop takes the ball.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The 2-2. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now here is Colton Cowser. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Backed off the plate that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Bogey, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Adley Rutschman stands in now and watches strike 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, out to short. Out number 3. And the Orioles leave 1. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. And take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Now batting, first baseman David
Wow,
Ortiz.
Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top-notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two outs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder Cedric Mullins.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Roberts batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. There's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
There's a swing and a miss.
All right, there's
No ball,
number
2
8,
strikes.
1 away.
Misses just
Ball
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Orioles held in check there. They're down 2-1. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off for the
Now
Red
it's
Sox,
Devers at
the
the plate.
designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Inside,
off the plate.
and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Breaking ball misses down and away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. in time. And to drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Number 55 in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Cedar Rafaela.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Flied out his first time. Hit softly on the ground to third, but it kicks foul. Man at first, one away. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, Robinson sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 15.
And the batter will be the shortstop. He's already homered in this game. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Robinson right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Rafael Palmeiro. That's a little bit low.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles, struck out looking at his first at bat.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next to hit, Frank Robinson. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's outside, and the count is 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. with number 9 for him in this game. 9. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Boston,
duel so
catcher
far. Here's how the
Connor
starters
Wong.
have performed up to this point. Palmer back to work. That
That's
one
a ball.
close, ruled a ball. Ball
Counts
1.
1-0.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Next
Hey.
offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So the batting order turns over, and now David Hamilton, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Wong stands at second with no outs. Out towards right center field. Robinson gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now batting Jaron Duran.
Right fielder,
0 for 2
Jaron
in this
Duran.
one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Didn't recognize
0-1's
off
the count.
speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cowser makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Manny Ramirez
number
up next for the
24.
Red Sox. 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Gets under it and pops it up. Roberts. And makes the grab. And that is that. And the Red Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He muscles that one out of here. Third home run of the season, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So digging in, Colton Cowser went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though,
Up
after
next
giving up the
for
home
the
run.
Orioles,
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And there's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that one is lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
One down, runner at third. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And here is Ryan Roberts.
Ball 1, no strike.
Base hit center field. Rutschman in to score. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Jackson Holliday digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Roberts off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Robert to right field, way back, gone. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Rafael Palmeiro getting ready to hit. And that one clips the corner.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the top of the sixth. So stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. First offering misses badly for ball one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Ball to strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kowser makes the catch. One down. Devers now.
Batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
One ball.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That K is his third of the game.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox 2. Bottom of the sixth. And now Gunnar Henderson.
Designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one catches the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 23.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Frank Robinson. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Westburg. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Now this is in the air down the line. And it looks like trouble. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. The pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. First offering, and it just misses. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Bounced out to short. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 15.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Ground ball, left side. On to first, third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for the
summary.
Orioles, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
And that one missing low.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short,
Now
starting to show some signs of
1.
fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Man at first, nobody out. Ryan Rupp, runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second, he's safe. The 1-0.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Rafaela settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holiday.
Jackson Holiday.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Wong gathers, throws to first. Ball arrives too late. He's on safely after the drop third strike.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That's in there. Strike one. Fastball is outside. Mullins, the runner at third. Holiday over at first with one away. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
First and second, one out. Now here's the Orioles DH, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got it. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Robinson, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 7-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman David Hamilton.
Palmer back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Cowser makes the grab, 1 down. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Now
0
batting,
for 3 in
right
this
fielder,
one.
Jarren Duran.
Swing and a pop-up. Roberts. 2 away now.
Now batting,
2
number
outs,
24.
base is empty. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 3. Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one hit to right. Robinson. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 7 and the Red Sox 2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Jordan Westburg. Righty reliever out of the pen, Greg Weissert.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the
Now
score
pitching
right
for
where
Boston,
it is. Seems like
number
a tough
57,
task today with the way this lineup
Greg
is swinging.
Weissert.
Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And he takes a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now
He's
batting,
really
left
good hitting the
fielder,
baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for
Cowser.
having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Cowser batting with 1 down, takes a
Hold on
strike.
to the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one catches the corner for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Right through there, got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Now batting,
Adley
catcher,
Rutschman now at the plate.
Rutschman.
Hey!
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. But they're still on top 7-2.
Now pitching for
We're back.
the Orioles.
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
45.
mound. Keegan Aiken.
Keegan
And you know, bullpen
Aiken.
guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a
Lead
tight
off for the
game.
Red
So
Sox,
we'll see
first
how sharp
baseman
he is.
David
Your mental
Ortiz.
toughness matters in situations like this as well.
In the air, left field. Cowser sizing this one up. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just
Now batting,
barely
the
missed it.
designated hitter,
Man, this guy was
Rafael
ready to hit.
Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Robinson makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So the Red Sox down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, number 55. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.